After last week's video, I see that nobody wants the softer side of the Raw reviews. You guys want me to give you my unfiltered, uncut thoughts on Raw. So let's get through this as quick as possible because, oh God, this is becoming a chore. It's becoming a chore. Here it is, Monday Night Raw from October 14th. 2024, St. Louis, Missouri. St. Louis? Yeah?
It's my life and I'm lost in front of me. Let me talk in my arms is the soul of it. Your head on the floor and your heart.
So let's start out the night with Mommy being interrupted by Tiffy time as they cut a promo. And seeing these two interact, I'm not going to lie, one of the most aesthetically pleasing segments on this show, notwithstanding the Jade Cargill-Bianca Belair. But things go south here as Tiffy and Rhea, well, let's just let this kind of play out here. In all seriousness, this looked bad. Watch Rhea's head right on that heel. The heel was luckily facing up. I don't know if there's a good way to take that, but she sure sold the hell out of that and just made me think.
Chin up, tits out, and watch for the shoe.
Raquel one more time putting the boot to Rhea. Liv with the briefcase on Tiffy, and then the two dimes stand over the fallen foes. Yes, these two, wow, just aesthetically, damn. All four of them together, a very pretty picture in the ring. I'm going to give this segment, I'm going to give this 2 points to the good. And before you go saying, oh, you're just saying it's good because they're all hot. Yes, I'm fucking saying it's good because they're all hot. What am I, fucking gay? No, even a gay guy could appreciate the aesthetics of these fucking four dime pieces. But no, seriously, I mean, really look at this. You're setting up a tag match for later in the night. You're utilizing your top draws, Liv and Rhea, and you got Tiffy in there. She's another one for the women that is up on top. She's a draw as far as the women go. And I'm not saying people are paying. No, people might be paying to come see Tiffany or Rhea or Liv. I mean, they're gorgeous. All of them can work well in the ring. And then there's Raquel, who's just really, really hot and big. But she's, I don't know, she's serviceable in the ring in the right context. So, no, this sets up later. And, of course, the Rogue Leviathan is going to get involved. Segment 2, Jade and Bianca versus Io and Kairi Sane. And Jade showing off that very, very well-honed power game. Big power bomb. And I normally don't show falsies, but that one just was aesthetically pleasing. This was a perfect opportunity to turn Jade heel or turn Bianca heel, have that misunderstanding between the two of them as they go for that signature finisher, and Jade puts her down, but nobody home. That could have been the spot right there. But the girls, Io and them, take advantage, and this is a gorgeous pop-up elbow drop, but, you know, Bianca and Jade take back over. Great power display here from Bianca. Over the ropes with Kairi Sane into a vertical suplex, holds her there, transitions down into the KOD, and at that point, folks, it's mathematical. 1, 2, 3. Lash Legend and whoever her partner has got involved. Jade and Bianca still get the W after they beat those two last week on SmackDown. Wasn't a bad match. I didn't have any issues with it. The right team won. You look at this physical matchup, and there's no way that these two small women are going to outmaneuver, outmuscle Jade or Bianca. They're two D1 athletes. They're powerhouses. Bianca's a great worker, despite me not liking her gimmick. She's a great worker. She is. I just think there's more potential and more money there, and it'd be more beneficial to Jade Cargill's development if they turn Bianca heel and let those two feud. But this segment gets an up, so that's 3 to the good, 0 to the bad thus far. It was bound to happen. Normally, you'd think if you have your two champions in the ring, you'd be excited to see that. But unfortunately, I'm as excited as Cody when Gunther's tune Baby Shark hit. And this segment was a complete downer. I don't care. They're both just mid-card champions. There's a lot of you are going to hate me for saying that about Gunther. But look, I mean, this guy, his reign has been not good. It hasn't been captivating. Cody Rhodes has dropped the rating since he took over. The only thing to say is, this segment was bad. Jesus, let's give it a point to the down. Let's go from bad to worse. Braun Breaker beats Kofi Kingston. His, belly to belly, the spear, pin, right? Powders for Xavier Woods first, comes back in, takes him out. Then out comes Jey Uso. Super kick. Fucking goes to kiss him, gives him a spear, and then hits him with another super kick. And Braun lays on the fucking floor like the jobber they've turned him into. And don't get me wrong, I love the guy. This segment, this angle, the way they've treated Braun is dog shit. Point to the bad. We're at 3-2.
What? What the fuck?
Intercontinental Champion Jey Uso backstage walks into the dressing room and Brother Jimmy's waiting for him. Not happy to see his twin, though, and they bounce into each other again later. Jimmy tries to recruit Jey. Jey has no time for him. Jimmy is not happy. Jimmy is upset.
Jimmy down!
I don't know what you want me to say about this. This angle between Jimmy and Jey played out in a bad way at Mania. I don't want to see them in a program, a feud against each other. If they're going to get them back together for the Bloodline angle moving into Survivor Series, okay. But Jay's got to stand on his own, and who knows if Jimmy can actually do that. I'm going to give this one a point to the bad. I didn't really see anything to glean out of this until we move forward and progress the angle further. Right now, though, I'm just meh with this. Main event time here at the beginning of the end of the night, and Tiffy and Rhea get into it as they're tagging against Liv and Raquel, and you see it's pretty back and forth. Rhea's a powerhouse, Tiff's a power, Liv is just kind of hot, but there's an X factor in this match we forgot about, folks.
Maybe it's the power trying to come back on.
What is that?
My God, it's Refrigerator Jax!
So the Rogue Leviathan attacks Mommy, knocking Raquel down, then throws Raquel into the ring post, comes in to help Tiffy and tells her, hey, wait. And Rhea pops up though, big headbutt, goes to Hogan the Giant and takes a big hungry hippo flop. But Nia's not done as she attacks Liv Morgan. Samoan drop, big pork chop leg drop, and the bonsai drop onto her, crushing every internal organ. Tells Tiffy to cash in on her. She goes to the referee to cash in. Gives Dom time to save Liv. And he and Raquel and Liv leave Tiffy and the Rogue Leviathan standing. And if Dom was smart, he would trade up and trade in Liv Morgan for Raquel. Yeah, but this segment, best main event in weeks. This, from me, folks, gets an up. Here's what else was on the card. Eric and Ivar, the War Raiders, return. They've been tag teaming for 10 years, and they returned, and the crowd went mild. They squashed Tozawa and Otis, basically. Nice finisher, but they just, no reaction. No, just nothing for these two. They're out. That's a point to the bad. Miz versus R-Truth. This one was over quick as the final testament would come down to ringside and distract the Miz as they've been doing the past couple weeks. And Truth rolls him up. 1, 2, 3. He celebrates, goes to leave, passes by Final Testament. They beat the hell out of him, throw him in the ring. Miz hits the skull-crushing finale, and that was the end of that segment. That, folks, is just another point to the bad. What are we doing here? What are we even doing with this? There you see it. Final score, 5 bad, 4 good. It was close. It was close. The women's segments and matches really pulled this show back in because it was lacking otherwise in the department of story. And yeah, we had a Bronson Reed segment backstage. I don't have time for that. Look, Bronson Reed's going to feud with Seth Rollins. They're going to bury him. That's what's going to happen. So this episode of Raw, folks, well, in closing, let me say,
doesn't work for me, brother.
That's it. Those are my unfiltered thoughts on the show. Folks, let me know what you think in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe, join as a channel member if you want. $2.99, $4.99 member streams on Wednesdays. That's right, you get the These People Are Fucking Disgusting cast on Wednesdays as channel members. We got a new upload coming to Patreon. We did a commentary for Sorority Babes and the Slime Ball Bowl-orama starring Linnea Quigley. That'll be uploaded tomorrow. And of course, Tuesday Night Terrorvision tonight, folks. I'm Etep from Wrestling with Horror. I will catch you on the next one. Remember, it's always better to burn out than to fade away.